1985. Los Angeles, California. The Ghosts of Griffith Park. On Halloween night, glowing horsemen are said to gallop through the hills. The hills of Griffith Park glow with an otherworldly light. Locals whisper of spectral horsemen galloping through the trails, their silhouettes blazing like fire against the dark skyline. The sight is fleeting. Hooves that make no sound. Riders who vanish the moment you blink. But the story did not begin with modern hikers or late-night drivers. Its roots stretch far deeper into the very soil of the park. Griffith Park has always carried a curse. In the mid-1800s, the land belonged to Doña Petronilla, who, betrayed and swindled out of her inheritance, is said to have cursed the land with her dying breath. For decades after, the land changed hands, but tragedy clung to every new owner. Accidents, unexplainable deaths, financial ruin. When Griffith J. Griffith donated the property to the city in 1896, people whispered he had merely passed along the curse to Los Angeles itself. By 1933, the curse showed itself in terrible fashion. A brush fire swept through the park, trapping a group of men clearing the trails. 29 workers were unalived in the flames, their bodies consumed so quickly that survivors spoke of hearing screams echo long after the fire was gone. It was said the ground never cooled where they fell. Rangers began reporting lights in the hills at night, moving in formation like riders charging through the smoke. The image of ghostly horsemen only grew stronger after another layer of history was uncovered. Beneath parts of the park, archaeologists found remnants of old rancho trails once used by Spanish soldiers. These horsemen, who patrolled Los Angeles centuries earlier, were notorious for their brutality toward native people. According to legend, those who died by their swords cursed them in return, binding their souls to the hills they rode. And so the tales merged. The cursed land, the men lost in fire, the riders of blood-soaked trails. On Halloween, when the veil thins, it is said the tragedies overlap, and the past bleeds into the present. People see what should no longer exist. Horsemen of flame, their armor glowing, their faces hollow. Some claim they ride toward the old rancho ruins at midnight, reenacting a charge that never ends. Others say they are not soldiers at all, but the spirits of the fire victims, forced into the shape of horsemen because the land itself demands it. The most chilling twist came from rangers in the 1980s, who admitted in hushed tones that the horses leave no prints in the dirt. Yet the trails themselves show fresh scorch marks after they pass, scars that appear overnight, only to vanish by morning. And so Griffith Park remains a place where history refuses to stay buried, a place where betrayal, fire, and conquest have woven themselves into one relentless haunting. On Halloween night, if you stand in the hills beneath the Hollywood sign and hear the distant thunder of hooves, do not look too closely. For the riders of Griffith Park are not bound to the past. They are still galloping, still burning, waiting for the living to cross their path.